you might notice that there's something sitting here. What is this? Yes, an Easter egg. Now, something I noticed this year is that there's less Easter eggs than there are in the past. Not just because there's not as many on the shelf, because they're all a little bit smaller than I remember them. When I was your age, I could get a big Easter egg about that big for a couple of dollars, but that is not the case anymore. Now, can you tell me any different kinds of eggs that there are in our world? What kinds of eggs are there in our world? Yes. A chicken egg, all right. What about anything? A duck egg, yes. A bird egg. What other types of eggs might there be?
Chocolate egg.
Over here. Easter egg, for sure. Do any reptiles lay eggs? Some reptiles lay eggs. Some reptiles give birth to live babies. There's two different kinds. Yes? Fish lay eggs, yeah, absolutely. And frogs lay eggs. Anything else?
Eggs.
Sorry?
Snakes.
Snakes do lay eggs. There's all different kinds of eggs in our world. Now, can you tell me something about this egg? What is this egg made out of? Over here, yes. Chocolate. All right. Chocolate is cocoa and milk and some additives and some other things that help make it extra yummy. But chocolate is an amazing thing. Does anyone here like chocolate? Any mums and dads like chocolate but don't want to share? Yeah, we've got a Whittaker's addiction in our household. I have a Whittaker's addiction in our household. And yesterday, we were at the Easter show. And at the Easter show, we were going through all of the different show bags and the surprises you can find within. I wanted a Whittaker's show bag, but I could not find one. So, this egg for me represents something special. It's not just all the yummy chocolate we can eat. It's not just all the goodness and the fun of Easter, because this has kind of co-opted the story of Easter. But there's something really special about this egg. Can you tell me, what do you think's inside this egg? We'll go down here, Emily. Do you think chocolate's inside it? Well, there's chocolate. It's got chocolate on it. Is there anything inside the egg? Maybe you can feel it. Is there anything inside the egg? No. Is there something inside a chook egg? A yolk and a white. What about a duck egg? There's the yolk and the white. Now, what comes out of a chook egg after a chook has sat on it for 21 days-ish? I heard it whispered, a chicken. If you sat on this egg, would anything come out of it? It'd be melted chocolate, right? Have you ever eaten chocolate in bed and it's melted in your bed and you've woken up with the regret? Yeah, we've all done that. There's nothing in this egg, but it reminds me of a story in that Jesus was laid inside a tomb. Now, can anyone tell me what a tomb is? A tomb is what? Yes? A sort of cave, yeah? Is there anything inside a cave? Not really, right? It's just kind of a hollow space. And it reminds me, as I unwrap this egg, that most Easter eggs we get these days, or the Easter bunnies if they don't have eggs, are empty inside. And you might think the emptiness inside is a bit of a waste, a bit of a wasted space. All right, can you hop down here for me? Because I want all the boys and girls to see it. A bit of a wasted space. Now, Jesus, after he died on the cross for us, and he gave his life, and he laid in his tomb for 3 days, and he rose again. And when he rose again, something happened. The stone was rolled away. And inside, as Mary and Martha and the ladies and all the disciples came, is there anything inside? Nothing. There was just air left, right? The stone was rolled away. And so this Easter, if you're lucky enough, no, you can come see it. Can you look inside? Is there anything in there? Is there anything in there? Anything in there? Can you say no? No, there's nothing in there. If the egg is empty, and for me that means the tomb is empty, that Jesus is alive. So this Easter, when you bite into your egg, that might be empty, I want you to remember the story of Jesus, that the tomb too is empty, that Jesus is alive, that if you accept him, you are forgiven and you can have eternal life no matter what. Thank you for listening so well, boys and girls. Now, what I have here is I have some Easter eggs. Now, if your mums and your dads allow you, you can take one of these. I'm just looking around to make sure I get a nod from those individuals. You can take one of these. Is that a no from back there? All right, I'll make sure I give it to him anyway. You can take one of these and you can eat it and come and see me at the end, all the mums and dads and grandparents and aunties and uncles, and I have one for all of you as well. You've already had your 2 ones. Can you have another one?